So I finally got around to watching this video that was kind of the inspiration for my whole project that I was working on with this. And some of the things that he did, I did differently, and I liked the things that he did different than me. So I'm gonna see if I can try to replicate some of those things. One of the first things he did different was that mouse interaction. Is this the right part?
Look, I'm
Yeah, as you can
piling up
see,
sand.
he's clicking like anywhere in there and it's dropping in the row that he clicks too. So let's see if we can get that going on ours. So instead of drop sand in column, I need to do just drop sand. Let's do row first. It's gonna be row. Right. So I don't want to break this. Okay, this is the one assert. This is gonna have to need to be removed. Dropping a grain of sand in the same spot that a grain of sand already exists. We'll just overwrite it. Right? Kind of just becomes like a paint tool. Well, I'll see how I feel about this. There may be. I'll copy this over and I'll just comment it out because I might not. I might want to do something with this at some point, but not while I'm testing this out. Let's see, then I just do self, that grains, row, column, equals grain. That's really all that there is. So here, I don't want to just delete this because I have a ton of tests written for this. So I don't want to lose this interface. So I'm just going to do drop sand 0 column grain. Did I spell it right? Drop sand. Okay. So check it out. I'm so deep. Okay. Oops, self dot. Make sure my test still passed. I didn't break anything there. Test still passed, so should still be good to go. And then instead of right here, drop sand in column, I need to do, so I need to replace this, right? Replace, just drop sand, let's pause, 1. Let's spell like a normal person, space, right, replace, I need to do as usize. Replace the rest of them. Okay. Looks good to me. Make sure, and let's check it out. Right here. Okay, cool. So now we're dropping where our mouse pointer is, which I think is pretty neat. The next thing that he did that I thought was cool was that he kind of dropped in like globs. He didn't just drop, yeah, like this. Let's see this. Yeah, how he's doing it and it was kind of coming out like all globbed up like that. I thought that was pretty cool. He's kind of did like a block. So let's check that out. Let's see what I can do there. So drop sand. I'll just do, I think 3 is good also. He did 3, I think 3 is fine. So it's gonna be 9, so I can just do I for I in range. Actually, I think here is just right. It's 0 dot 3 for j in 0 dot 3. So it's 3 by 3 box. And what I want to do, actually I want to do -1 to 2. Right, because I want to go like run one row above, one row below, which would be 1. Because this will go from, this will be -1, 0, 1. And this will be -1, 0, 1 from the syntax. And that's going to be one row above, row, one row below. Same idea for column. So what I need to do is I need to make sure that it even makes sense to drop the sand here. So if I is greater than 0, greater than or equal to, wait, self.grains length plus I is greater than or equal to 0, and self.grains length plus I is less than self.grains length. Yeah. And I can kick this out. Actually, I can kick this out up a level even. Oh my goodness, my cat's having a time right now. Very noisy today. She's always noisy. So, if it's within bounds, pretty much is what I'm asking here. And then I need to ask the same thing. I'm going to do self grains Nelly, can I help you? I'm gonna start putting my camera on just so I can show you how needy this cat is. She's very cute too. I'm sure you'd like to see her, or you'd enjoy seeing her. She's a crazy cat though. She's not like me saying that. So these actually, I have a lot of these just thrown around, I think, where I'm like checking the length of this. I could keep this in like a row and or a width and a height variable, just so it's a little nicer to look at, a little nicer to kind of bring it around, because it's always going to be a rectangle. The width and height aren't going to change throughout the program, or depending on what row I'm in, depending on what column I'm in. It's all the same. So that could be kept the same. But anyway, here we go. Plus I plus j. So let's see if it blows up. Okay. Fair enough. I think if I make it an I-16 and 12 others, I could do like, what, I-4 or something? I-8? that what that syntax is? No, that's not the syntax. Not a pattern. Okay. So yeah, I guess that is something that we need to worry about with the U size here. So I can't do negative, so I can't do negative 1 to 2. I could say that I'm dropping in the, like my mouse pointer is the top left of the sand thing. That's kind of lame. I don't really like that. Let's do. Let's check it out. Did not match anything? Am I on the internet? What's going on here? For I, negative 1 to x isn't kosher. I want to do is reverse the range. I could try it. That seems that seems a little crazy. Still use that. So I might need to get a little hacky with this. What am I thinking here? I'm thinking. This is gonna be ugly code. I want this to work though, so that's really all I care about. Yeah, ugly code. Let's check it out. I need to do like a. I'm trying to think what's a good way to do this without being horrible. And maybe I'm getting caught up in this. Let me sit and think for a sec. Let me look this up because maybe there's some advice online. I can do this super hacky. I want to be a little nicer about it. Maybe people have found a nicer way to do this. Wait. So what I can do. Oh, this is gonna be gross. I already hate this. I already hate this. Let's see, I gotta do I -1. Oh god. This might even blow up, actually. Because if it's still a U size, it's going to be negative. Let's check it out. Mm. Yeah. It's saying right there, it's not going to be able to. It's going to crash, honestly, if I do this. So, God, this is so bad. Whatever, I'll do 0 to 2. 0 to 2. This one should be fine. It's the one 0 to 3. Positive direction. I'm only going to do 1 in the negative direction right now. So, wait, I'm not even checking this. I need to do rho plus I. Okay. Comparison is useless due to tight limits. And actually, yeah, that is true. I don't need that. I don't need the underflow. Yeah. I need the underflow here. I only want to do 1 negative. Zero and positive direction, right? So I only want to do 1 negative here, so it's just if rho not equals 0, column not equal to 0. Oh. So we need to add. I need to add a 5 of them. So rho minus 1 minus 1 minus 1. It's column minus 1. Column plus 1. This is horrible. My goodness. What am I doing here? I need to do column minus 0. So it's rho. Excuse me. Minus 1. Oops, plus 1. Column plus 2 is actually what that is. Which that could also break. Let's see if my idea is even working. And then we'll break it. Right? Yeah, now I'm throwing out a bigger block. This actually looks pretty cool. Like shoots out. Definitely not really what's supposed to happen, but pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, I can just overwrite these because I'm not doing any checking there. Looks like it's like a volcano. Okay, and then I should be able to break it by going in one direction or another. Yep, going too far. Okay. So this is crazy. What if I just do 3? Right? What if I just do 5? Make it like top left. Does that feel too weird? Whatever. Was this working at all? Was this the only part that was actually running? What's going wrong with this? Self.grains.length plus row plus I is less than the length. Oh, let's do some print debugging. Now it's working. What the heck? It fills out there. Still this. So the row's not good. Why is the row not good? Let's print the row in the column. Seems fine. Hold on, this doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. This doesn't really make any sense either. I need to do, what are these checks? What am I checking? What the hell? Okay. Man, has it really been this long of a day? That's what I mixed up. That's what I mixed up when I first came in, because I was like, oh man, I'm not even checking the row in the column. I was putting in those, the row in the column. Let's check it out. I kind of love how it does that. Just rides it. Definitely, like, you could definitely call that a bug. But I think it's very cool. Let's make it even bigger. Let's do like 10. It's like crashing out. There's pink. Got my eraser. It's not really eraser, it's just I'm adding in black. Which should be white. Why wasn't the white showing up? W is white. It's because I don't have white. Okay, this is cool. Let's check it again. You kind of get used to it being all that's just fun. You get used to it being a top left, and then you kind of just don't even realize that it's happening anymore. I think top left is fine. Well, yeah, let's talk about this. Instead of this being like an assert, I want to do, this is looking pretty bad. So shouldn't be able to. I think I did the wrong one. It should be equal to. Equal to. I need that print more. Okay, then I should not be able to do that, but then as I'm coming up, yeah. I kind of like it being that, because then I can kind of shave it, you know. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Let's refactor this a little bit. So if the row is too big, I just break, right? Is a refactoring that I do all the time in production code, where you just flip the you just flip that. So like it was positive, it was a less than, then do it. Now I do if greater than, then stop. So right, I can do greater than, break, because I know that I'm done here. And then this reduces a level of nesting. So it's not as ugly, but it's not great. You know. Okay. Let's see if there's no way in hell my tests work. Yeah, 2 passed. They're not even worth it anymore. I mean, think that's, I don't, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna remove them. No, I'm not. What I'm gonna do they're still useful. So what I did right here, right, is I kept the interface. Where's that? What's that? OOP? The solid principle? Open, close. Open for extension, close for modification. Well, I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing here. Not really, though. That's what I need. Then drop single. Yeah, that is actually what I need. Drop single grain. Actually, I don't need this. Area. It's gonna be U8. So, drop sand in column. It's gonna be 1. And all the rest of these are going to be what area of sand drop? 10? I don't know. Let's find these. Should be 12. Yeah, we got lucky. So replace that with apostrophe, comma space, area of sand drop. Yeah. Whatever. Kind of weird name. Okay. You're using U size. You're kind of just stuck using U size. You know? Okay. So then my test should run. Now they're good to go. Let's see, I'm still. Uh-oh. How did that break? With the break on the right side? Broke on the right side. Broke on the right side. So this needs to be greater than or equal to. You're writing greater than or equal to. That's how you flip less than. It's alright, like on the bottom. Yep, I can do it on the bottom, no problem. I can do it on the right side, no problem. Okay. What else did that guy do? He did like a rainbow thing, which I thought the rainbow thing was really cool actually, just the way that it looks, right? Like it looks sweet. Just having like those different hues like that. I want mine to be a little bit more focused. And I want mine to actually be, you know, like specific colors, so you can do whatever color you want specifically, in case you want to make a picture or something. That's what I wanted to see. Okay, that was kind of a quick one. I'm gonna push this up to get. I'll do that right now. Place drop sand. Drop sand anywhere. Plus drop multiple grains at once. Contains right that I do not have locally. Divergent branches. Somebody pushed my branch? What's in here? Hold on. Not Blue Sky Social. No, that's fine. How to reconcile divergent branches. Oh, my bad. This is just Donfig. Always rebase. Always rebase. If you're not rebasing, you're not doing it right. That should go through. There we go. That's in. That's good to go. Thank you all for watching, and until next time.